your life completely change? Is that when your life completely changed?
I tell you, my life completely changed. My life changed twice, like drastically. When I was in 6th grade, no lie, 6th grade is my life completely changed. Like, so all my life I've been overweight, trying to play football, Tiffy football, whatever. And Big Fred, my uncle Fred, he always took the scale for me so I could play. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He always took the scale, so he was cheating. You know what I'm saying? I was too overweight. I was way taller than kid. My mom had to take my birth certificate everywhere. So, Little League that happened. I played 2 years. Went back the next year to try to play. I was just too overweight. I couldn't do it. So, I think I was out for like 2 or 3 years without playing football, but all my friends were playing. And so I promised myself, I was like, you know what? When I get to 7th grade in junior high, I'm gonna play from 7th grade all the way to senior year, and I'll probably go to the NFL. Like that was just a thing.
What you had in your mind.
Yeah. And I feel like that would have been the plan if 6th grade didn't happen when I started playing basketball.
Okay.
Like fully playing basketball. Like I was already a beast playing basketball just because I was way taller than everybody. But I ended up going to a camp in San Diego and got ranked #1 in the nation.
Okay.
And from that time on is when my life completely changed. One of the coaches there was like, he said, if no one ever tells you this, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you. You're going to the NBA.
That's major. That's major to tell a 6th grader.
So I'm like,
yeah. Okay.
I'm going to the NBA. He was like, you're the best player in the country. I don't care what nobody say. And so he's telling me this right before they say the awards. And so basically it was like, and the MVP player of the tournament of the camp is. And so I already knew they had somebody else lined up to be #1 nation. I wouldn't even focus in when they was calling the names out.
Because you were focusing.
Because I was just like, man, they already know who they gonna pick. My dad already told me, he was like, don't worry about what happens after this. This is just their opinions. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You the best player out here, type thing. Right. And so I'm sitting there taking my shoes off. They gave me Adidas shoes. Took my shoes off and put it in my bag. And all I heard, Randy Collins. And I'm like, look around. And my partners from Dallas, I was like, nigga, go up there. And I was like, oh. So I go up there, and that's when the dude was like, you're the best player in the country. You're going to the NBA. You're the best player in this gym right now. And I'm like, damn, I was putting up like 50 points a game, no lie. Ooh. No lie. Ask, man, research and Google it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They'll show you in Google. And so, that happened. So I come back home. Actually, I go to the airport, and this man I've never seen before in my life, he pulled out a magazine of me and was like, hey, can you please sign your autograph right here?
Life changing.
So I was like, hold on, time's out. So I look at my dad, and he was like, do your thing.
Right.
I didn't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just I did an R big, and I just scribbled through that wall. You know what I'm saying? I think I put my jersey number for that tournament. Yeah. For the camp, I put that jersey number on there. And he was like, thank you so much, man. I'm gonna see you in the NBA one day. And so I'm like, hold on. What? Why are people telling me this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I come home and somebody came to my house and wrote an article about me in the newspaper. And so this is all brand new to me. I'm like, wait, what? So all that stuff happened, and then Big Fred ended up getting into some trouble, ended up going to jail. My whole AAU team broke up, and everybody went different ways. And the #1 team in the nation called my dad and was like, you got to get your son on the team. He's the best thing out here. Please, man, bring him to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TG, man, my boys. They was like, get him out here, please. You know what I'm saying? We'll sign him. This is what blew my mind. We'll give him Adidas contract. We'll give him a budget. I've never heard of this stuff. A budget,
right?
Gas budget, mileage budget,
right?
Adidas budget, hotel budget. It was so unreal because I just could hear. I remember my cousin Marcus Pfizer. He was in the NBA, and they was talking about budgeting and all this stuff. So I'm hearing this, and I'm like, hold on, Adidas contract,
same treatment,
same exact treatment. Right. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to the NBA,
right?
So that happened, and then I get out there. First thing we do is we go to the gallery in Dallas, and the coach tell me, "Get whatever you want."
Ooh.
I'm like,
I'm going to the NBA.
I'm going to the league.
Yes.
They giving me.
They already treating me like this.
They treat me like this. So go out there. We have a practice. Practice is good. Come back home, and like I like stayed in Dallas for like a whole summer, like 3 summers, 4 summers, or some shit like that. Like 3 summers. First summer though, I came back out there to play the game, and when I walked in the gym, everybody stared at me. Everyone, and I like, if you know me personally, I'm not shy. But if you don't know me, I'm like the shyest person. Like I don't like talking. I hate being center of attention.
Right.
I hate that. Like I don't like all these lights on me.
Okay.
But like, I get in the gym and I can hear people like, "Hey, that's him. That's number Parent Nation." So I'm like panicking still.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
How do all these people know me?
How do they know me?
Yeah.
The basketball board, I was famous. You know what I'm saying? So get in the gym, 7th grade. Everyone is watching me. Everyone's coming from this gym to this gym just to watch me and my team. My team number 1 in the nation. But they were talking about me, and I can just remember that. And being in 7th grade and trying to be Superman to a team is like not it, Chief. Like it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't know how to like handle that.
The pressure.
My whole 7th grade year was horrible. Horrible. I was just ranked number 1 in the nation. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it. And I really couldn't live up to it because I've never been in a situation before. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had good games. I had games when I snapped, but it was just too much pressure. So the following year, I was ranked like number like top 5 or something like that. And then from there on, I was just going, getting ranked differently. But 6th grade is when like my life completely changed because I've never been in a situation like that ever. You know what I'm saying? Like leaving my friends, going to like moving out to Dallas, like all that stuff is different for me. You know what I'm saying? Having budgets, being able to like Adidas contract, you like what? So all that was different for me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to adjust to it. So that's really when my life really completely changed.